it's Colleen with Rope and Resellers, and I'm here with my puppy Lolly, and we are going to tell you what we sold for the week of March 19th through the 25th, 2018.
Let's look and see what we sold this week. So we have a Vintage Vail, Colorado ski resort pin. Out of that one lot I bought last summer, 2 summers ago. Sold for $14.99, and I paid shipping. Cost me about 60 cents because there was a whole box of them. $4.76 for PayPal and eBay fees as well as shipping. $9.63 is my total profit on that, and it took 9 months to sell. Peter Miller men's golf shirt. This had a country club. So if you see these golf Peter Miller, I think they make like generic shirts for golf places, you know, their clubs or whatever, and then they just have embroidered whatever the specific club is. So this was this club. I don't even know where it was, but it sold $24.99. I paid shipping. I paid $1 for this. This came out of the consignment store bag that I get. $6.81 in shipping and fees for a total profit of $17.18, and it took 3 months to sell. This sold. Yay! The controller, I showed this a couple weeks ago when I went to the auction, and I took a break and went to my favorite thrift store and pulled this out of the free bin. It's a computer controller for a telescope, so you can type in what specific coordinates you want, and this will move the telescope to that position. It was new in the box and free. It sold for $124, full asking price. $124.99. It went to England, so they paid shipping. I had to ship it to Kentucky. I'm using global shipping now, not doing it myself. So $135.64. I had too many problems with issues not getting there, whatever, and having global shipping program that takes care of all of that. So all I have to do is to get it to Kentucky, and then beyond that, eBay takes care of the rest. So it was free, so it didn't cost me anything. $23.60 for shipping and fees for a total profit of $112.04, and it took a week to sell. Yay, Colleen finally had a home run. This is more of those 8mm home movies. This is Mission Capistrano in California. This was awesome. These nuns were running all around this film and barking at these poor uniformed kids, but there's cars in here. So anyway, I play the movie to see what's on it, and then I take a picture with my phone to give these images, and then at the end I just show, well, I didn't on this one. Usually I show the actual film canisters. But anyway, so this sold $14.99. They paid shipping. $17.65 is what I collected. I paid $1 for this. It was an auction lot. $4.55 in shipping and fees for a total profit of $12.10, and it took a month to sell. This is a vintage Jackson Hole pin. It was made in Taiwan. I guess that's how I knew. But yeah, so you can see on this where the pin kind of sticks out of the clasp. That's how you know it's a little bit older. Anyway, so that sold for $11.99. I paid shipping. I paid 60 cents because it came out of that same lot. $4.41 for shipping and fees for a total profit of $6.98, and it took 9 months to sell. This is a vintage Missouri souvenir tray, and I don't really pick these up anymore. They're super fun and kitsch, but they just don't sell very fast and for very much. So $12.99. They paid shipping, so I collected $17.65. Cost me 50 cents at a thrift store, $8.94 for shipping and fees for a total profit of $8.21, and it took 10 months to sell. W.M. Rogers, this particular pattern is called Reflection. This also took a while. This was a tablespoon. It was as big as a serving spoon in my world, but I guess this is pretty old. So anyway, $7.99 is what it sold for. I paid shipping, 50 cents, because I always buy them in big lots. $3.92 in shipping and fees for a total profit of $3.57, and it took 19 months to sell. Really backed off on flatware. That's hard to sell. Big Sur Lodge in Central Coast, California. These were old postcards, and they were hand painted. And then there was also this really cool old map that came with it. Ephemera has been doing kind of okay for me lately. And I have a soft spot in my heart because my parents actually honeymooned here in the 1950s when they got married, early 60s. So anyway, this is just kind of a cool old piece that I don't think, I'm surprised it even survived. But it sold $19.99. I paid shipping. I paid about $1 for this. I bought a whole bunch of postcards at sort of estate sale in California. $5.37 in shipping and fees for a total profit of $13.62, and it took 2 months to sell. Looking at the numbers, I sold everything for $232.92. Thank goodness for this computer controller. Hopefully that stays in England and it works okay. $250.89 is what I collected. $5.20 is what everything cost me. So really, cost of goods were just phenomenal this week. That totally helped me. $62.36 for shipping and fees for a total profit of $183.33, shy of my 200 goal. I had a higher goal for this year, but you know, eBay's been kind of picky lately, so I'm happy with that at this point. Amazon merch, I have about 195 still shirts up. I sold 8 shirts last week. It's a print-on-demand design that I do. $37.06 is what I collected in royalties on that for a total profit of the week, $220.39.
Okay, so average week, I am grateful for every dollar I make, and I know that I would not be able to stay at home without eBay, so I'm just happy that I have a platform to sell on. So instead of doing a tip, I just want to follow up on a couple things that I had talked about in the past. Oh no, you're so neat. So I had talked about GoDaddy as a platform to use as for financial stuff, and it's tax season, so I thought that maybe it would make my life easier, and it didn't. I'm still inputting stuff. It takes a lot of tweaking. They were great. Their customer service called me randomly out of the blue one day to see how I was doing, if I needed any help with anything. They were there to answer questions, and I just decided to cancel right then and there because it just wasn't working for me. I do low volume, so I can't imagine that until I get other employees or my business gets more complicated, it's actually pretty easy and simple for me to do, especially when I only sell 8 things a week. So I would say that it doesn't work for my particular business model. It doesn't give me the numbers I want. I have used other financial platforms before. Personal Capital is one of them, and I've had trouble tweaking theirs as well. Sometimes things show up twice, and so then the numbers are off, and then there's just a lot of manual manipulation, and I think, okay, if I'm doing all this manual manipulation, I'm vulnerable because here's yet another company that has absolutely every bit of my identity with it, and I still have to do a lot of work, so I just canceled. And just keep it at that. So Mercari, I have tried to do, I had, I think, 8 lots of wholesale clothing to try to not get rid of, but, you know, sell some of those extras from the consignment store bags that are good, but not good enough to sell on eBay because I'm not selling $10 clothes anymore. And these were all in the $10 to $20 range. For clothing, I had them listed at $3 a piece. I might try to lower them down to $2 a piece because really after I make my money on one item out of those bags, then I've made my money. So we're still trying Mercari. I threw one thing up on Poshmark, and now I'm doing a little more research on Poshmark and trying to see the people who are killing it, and it's really just Anthropologie, Lululemon, Kate Spade, you know, more like not high-end designer brands, but definitely a youth oriented platform, and it's spring stuff that's selling right now. So it's shorts and tank tops and blouses and floral, and so I don't know that I have that kind of stuff. So I'm not sure Poshmark's going to be the right platform for me either. Um, as much as I'd love to get out of the clothing business, it's just too easy. It's really hard and competitive around here for antiques and cool collectibles, the eclectic stuff that I like to sell. And I feel like eBay's kind of flooded in that kitsch market as well. You really need to think in order to be successful in collectibles on eBay. You have to be really savvy, and it's really going to come from estate sales, things that people have already curated, higher end stuff. You have to be willing to pay up a little bit. You know, when I say pay up, I say that means $25. And so that's kind of where I'm at with that, and trying to source cool things, but not kitschy things, because kitsch is, there's 1,000 owl statues on eBay right now, and it's too competitive. So constantly searching, constantly adapting, constantly thinking of new areas to go into, doing a lot of research, and hopefully you'll see the results in what I sell during the week. So with that, I want to thank you again for watching, and you guys go out there, find some cool eclectic stuff. Don't be afraid to share. I did open up an Instagram, so I might start using that with Roping Reseller as my username, and just trying that platform and seeing, because I heard there's another avenue for selling things. We'll see. I don't know. I'm just trying a lot of different things. I'm trying not to try them all at once, because then I don't know what will work. So I'm trying things for a week or two and then moving on to the next thing. So this is still my Poshmark experiment, so I might throw some more stuff up there this week and see if I don't have stuff that is more appropriate for that platform that might sell better over there. So anyway, I want you guys to go out there, go to estate sales, go to garage sales, crush it, and sell lots of stuff, and have a great week. Thanks for watching.